Living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot.
Welcome to all of you to PocketPod Animal Crossing. This is episode 12, guys. Welcome.
These numbers keep getting bigger.
It's weird. It's almost like they're in order. I wonder what the next one will be.
This whole cereal thing is very
Cute.
confusing.
So cute.
Number
12. I'm your host on your episode 12. My name is Sarah, and in the game I am Rar. Who dat? Who's saying who dat? That's Miss Joelle.
Oh, hi.
Also known as Joey Bowie in game.
Sure, yeah.
And over to the other side we have Miss Leesh.
That's me.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Alicia.
Oh.
Also known
guess.
as Leesh.
We so rarely call you Leisha. It's confusing when we do.
I know, it feels weird to me. It
like your
feels like
middle
I'm in
name.
trouble.
She's just
Yes, that's right.
she's just a double leash.
Double Leash. That's the way it should be.
Leash squared.
I like that too. Mathy Leash.
Aw.
Math Leash.
Math leash.
Math leash.
I like
Do
it.
I get a jacket?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Champion Leash.
I'm a math
But-
leash.
Well, so we're ready to talk about our favorite mobile gaming edition, or excuse me, gaming addiction, PocketPod, Animal Crossing, Pocket Camp. Whoa,
What
sorry
is
guys,
this?
I don't know what this is anymore. Where am I? What am I
Rar
doing
had
here?
a lot of coffee.
I'm trying to offset
much
my
coffee,
sleepiness by having
we're
coffee.
actually talking in reverse now. That's how much coffee.
Well, I could be spelling things backwards, and that would be really confusing.
I can say the alphabet backwards.
I believe you.
So the game is called Animal Crossing Pocket Camp?
Yes, that's
Cool,
correct.
just checking.
Yes, thank you. I'm pretty sure that's correct. So, well, now that we're officially started, we're warmed up.
Whoop, whoop.
Let's go to Correction Creek, guys, and talk about things we want to follow up on. Do we have anything? I have things if you don't have things.
I have a couple things.
All right, let's hit it.
I don't have anything because I don't remember what we talked about last time.
It's okay. Well, it sounds like we're covered, so you can...
Okay,
If we
good.
have even
Enjoy.
one, it counts. So the first one I wrote is... so I said something weird about Nintendo points last week.
Oh?
And I wanted to clarify that I was super mistaken.
Oh, no,
So
it's okay.
I think I said that Nintendo points reset on Thursdays.
Yeah.
And that's not true.
Oh, it isn't?
They
Because I
re-
just rechecked it
they
today. I was like,
reset.
oh, crap.
So they reset earlier in the week. My guess is either Sunday or Monday. But you have to earn the points.
Ah.
So that's why they're not available to you until you've done your 100
I understand.
friend requests and things.
So it was, you'd collected your points on Thursday. is
So
what
I
happened.
thought that they were available on Thursday.
I
In
gotcha.
Joelle Land or Joey Bowie Land, they are available
Right,
on
they
Thursday.
are.
It
That's
just
true.
reminds me on Thursday. I'm like, hey, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should go get my belt. My
yeah, technically by
my
Thursday you probably should have
my
done
things.
100 animal requests.
points,
If
Nintendo
not
points.
so.
Yeah,
Is that their-
Nintendo points, I think is correct. And
Yeah, my
you're-
Nintendo points, yeah.
I guess so, as long as if you're like check it by Saturday, you're sure to be safe.
Right, yeah.
Because it resets
It either resets
Sunday or Monday. Okay.
I actually don't know
I
when it
like
resets.
Thursday checking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
check it on Thursday. It's a good pro tip. Check it on Thursday.
There you go.
I
So
like it.
it wasn't totally a mistake.
That's
it was just
okay.
a
Yeah.
misdirection.
Nice.
Completely fine. So that's cool. We have that. Nintendo points. Good reminder. I know one thing. For the little white-faced, blank-faced cat, her name is actually Blanca.
Oh,
But-
that makes my...
It makes sense, and also easy to confuse with Bianca, because we were thinking Bianca, because think about
The L.
L could look like an I.
Yes.
So I totally get it. That makes sense.
So who's
we're fine.
Bianca? Is she a person?
Oh, that's a good question. Bianca
Or an
is
animal?
a character. She is a white tiger.
White tiger.
White tiger. Do you know that song? That's a
No.
reference. Then in that case, I made it up. Just kidding. It's a real song. But
I'll find it and put it on our Spotify playlist
Yes.
though, if it's available.
I know.
Oh.
Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
burn.
We just listened to that tonight
Burn,
at
burn.
dinner.
Oh, it's good. It's a great dinner
Great
song.
dinner song.
You
Hey,
need
it's
the
got an
extra
animal
motivation.
in it. I get it. It's cool.
Nice. Oh man, I think I do have one more thing. Oh, I know. I have a follow-up. It's not a correction. We talked about how many Animal Crossing characters, how many animals are there?
Yes.
I can give you an answer throughout all the Animal Crossing games. There are a whopping total, and this is just villagers.
Wait, can we guess?
Yes,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
guess. Okay. Oh, two guesses. And
Price
then you
is
guess-
Right style?
Oh, without going over. Okay.
Closest without
Close
going
without
over?
going over is the Price is Right style. How do you feel about that?
So we're going to go one and then
Yeah, we
see.
each
And
get-
if we're both over, then we get to go again?
Yes, that's our new spin on Price is Right rules.
Okay, you go.
I was going to guess 326.
And I was going to guess 524.
Okay. You are over. And Joelle is within safety limits.
And I guess I'm under,
You are under.
but within safety limits.
You're not over. Safety. Sorry, I say things
I should
in my
have
own
done
way.
327.
Right? That is the true Price is
Damn it.
Right method, and you've missed it.
I know. I'm really good at it in the real world.
Come on down.
Oh, I really
Well,
wanted
that's
to
right.
guess, though.
Joey Bowie, come on down. You get to
Damn it.
play The Price is Right.
Oh,
We're going to
please
play
not
Plinko.
Please not Plinko.
Love Plinko. But okay.
I wanted to play Plinko.
Oh, sorry. We'll try. We'll find the way to
Plinko
play
is
this
the
again.
How about hole in one / hole in two?
That's right. What's the one with the little like yodeler guy that you have to like
Cliffhanger?
Cliffhanger. Oh, I love that one too.
Obviously.
Come on, get with the program.
Everyone knows that.
I mean,
Yodely.
I've certainly watched it. I don't remember the name.
Oh, schnurps. But yes, classic choices. Well, either way, Joelle, congratulations. You win because you didn't go over. The total is
But
four-
you don't get the extra $500.
No, because I'm
Thank
sorry.
goodness,
I bet
because-
I'm far out of range.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get it because I didn't have the money with me. And I would have felt really bad.
You didn't have it with you, but
I could bring it next week.
I hear Venmo's a thing. I'm just saying.
Oh, the cool kids.
All the cool kids. And you can
Sorry, I
tell me
really want to know the answer. We're never going to
You'll
find
never
out.
know.
and
You'll
you
never
can
know
tell
the
me
answer.
what
You'll
the
never
money's
know.
for in Venmo. And you can put little icons. You can just put a whole bunch of
Take
animals.
money and run.
You can put 400 and some odd animals in there and tell me this is what the money's
That's
for.
right. This
Yep,
is what the
yep.
money is for.
Solid
So what's the answer?
The
Rob?
answer is 472. So you were not too far over. You were actually closer if we weren't playing by Price is Right rules. I think you
Yeah.
said 500. What did you say?
I said 520.
520. No.
So you're about 50 off, and I was about 150
Yeah, so-
off.
so yeah.
Yeah, but I still want...
But yeah, there's so stinking many animals. And guys, I don't know if you were aware of this. There are 35 species. We already have 31 species in
We do?
Pocket Camp. I know, that blew my mind too. I went through and checked to see which ones we have.
31 species?
So yes, there's
37.
35 species. 35 animal villager species, because that doesn't
So
include
what
like special
are the 4
characters.
that we're missing?
I'm glad you asked because I went through. So first one I'm going to get out of the way is a weird one because they just consider bulls and cows separate. At least when I was counting on the list,
Oh.
unless I'm mistaken.
Like
so
boy
So we
cows
have-
and girl
Angus,
cows?
Is it?
Angus is a
cow?
boy, is a bull.
He's a bull,
So and then there's also cows, the female version.
and we don't have any cows.
We don't
yet.
have any cows yet. So that'll
What
be
cows
something.
are there that I would know?
You might know Tipper.
Nope.
You might know. Whoop, blanking out on the names. Nope, can't remember any other ones. Tipper's the only
So
one.
I don't know any
Tipper,
cows.
because cow tipping.
I know Tipper's really cute. I think Tipper's snooty, but she was adorable.
Well, then I'll just tip her over if she's being rude.
That's what all the snooty characters get. The other 3 missing species we don't have yet are the mouse, which I can't believe we don't have
Oh.
yet. Right, super cute.
Yeah.
The tiger, which we mentioned
Uh-huh.
a few moments ago, and the goat, which we don't have any yet. We have the deer characters so far. So
I
yeah.
don't even know what a goat would look like. Have you ever met a goat?
Oh yes, I have
In
met
real
them in
life?
real life and in Animal Crossing.
I've met real life goats.
Real
I
life
know
goats.
what goats look like in real life.
Speaking of someone
me
who's
about
actually
goat.
been to the Catskill Game Farm
I know.
Of course you know what goats look like. You
I
probably fed
stole the
one.
milk from the baby goat as a child. Ripped it right and plucked it right out of his little lips.
You're just a little
And
eagle,
began
aren't you?
drinking it.
Oh, because you were hungry. Okay, or
I
thirsty.
was like
Sassy.
between Des and Shira age. I was like
Aw.
1.
You were adorbs.
And
And so you drank all the milk.
baby had a baby bottle full of goat milk and I wanted it.
Yeah, obviously.
I also ate the crackers that you give the giraffes. They were really good.
Oh, giraffe crackers sound great.
P.S. This sounds like yet another PocketPod field trip. We should go to an actual, like, you know, feeding animal farm
Yes.
sort of place.
Can we call the animals by one of the animals' catchphrases? So, like, if we run into a hamster, we will say Hammy at the end of every
Hey,
sentence
Hammy.
as we
Yes.
talk to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Agreed.
Fantastic. Oh, and also another follow-up. Man, I have so many follow-ups, guys.
Yeah.
Please
That
do.
The follow-up.
Tex is pretty new, so Tex would not be in the Animal Crossing movie.
Okay.
Because he was just from the most recent New Leaf game.
What's his number?
Oh gosh.
Oh, are the numbers different depending
That's
on...
a good. I think the numbers don't correlate to how they appeared in the Animal Crossing series in the car because it's by the cards, the newest cards, and I think they're just kind of jumbled up. But he won't be in the movie because he's post movie created.
All I want is, like, an official database, and I can find out his number, his, like,
His
unique ID.
creation number. Oh, I don't even. I'll see if I can find anything
Who
about
is number
that.
1?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, if we go by the Animal Crossing movie, it's that I watched the first couple minutes of that movie, and he kind of looks like a fish, but maybe he's more of a frog.
Whoa.
I don't know what he was.
I
Big
think you're
green guy,
talking
he
about...
drives a cab.
Yes, you're probably talking about Cap'n, who
Cap'n.
is a kappa.
Yes.
And that is not even an animal. That is a real animal. But he's like a mythical beast.
So he's not one of the others. So wait.
He's still an Animal Crossing character, though.
But he's not a villager.
No.
He's a non-player.
He's a non-player character.
Yeah.
Oh, and I wanted to also say, I'm sorry to say there are no campers there won't be any campers that are owls, because they're only the special non-player characters, which are Blathers and Celeste.
So interesting. So certain species are non-player characters,
Correct.
and certain species are
Yes.
players.
So, like,
Okay.
turtles are always going to be... Oh, wait a second. Come to think of it.
What
does that
about
mean
Isabel?
turtles- She is a dog, but she's a special... She's like a Shih Tzu.
Right? She's like a designer dog.
Yes.
Schnoodle.
Versus,
Oh,
yeah.
Schnoodles.
She's kinda-
A Schnoodle. She's so cute.
versus like Cherry and Butch
Yes.
are your old fashioned
the floppy-eared dogs. And then you have
And
like the wolf
Lucky.
dogs. Oh, yeah, and Lucky with his... Oh, I can't wait. I hope we do get Lucky. He's a
I
cutie.
want Lucky next and Nintendo.
He sounds adorable. I would like to meet Lucky.
So precious. And he's just got like one
Instead, we
eye
got
showing.
Kurt, but that's a spoiler for later.
Oh. There's no such thing as spoilers. It's a teaser.
It's a teaser.
Teaser for the future. So I think that covers it for oh no, I have one more. We couldn't play, just a heads up for you guys, for the Wii U, the emulator, that it was not, doesn't have the City Folk available, unfortunately. They do have Wild World, which is the first DS game that was available. So that's something we consider playing. We could still do it. It's partly on screen, partly on the console. Something to think about. Anyway.
And one update from last time,
Yes.
I asked my brother, and he never actually had a Wii U, so he couldn't help us anyway.
So that's like,
But
that's a hard no.
He could probably source it
Oh.
from many of his buddies.
Perhaps we'll look into that. It's not a pressure situation. We have time.
Yes.
It's just something to think
No
about.
rush. We have plenty of game already in the pocket of our pockets.
Pocket of pocket
In the
camps.
pocket of a pocket.
Get over
Pocket of the pod pots.
The palm of my hand, I think is what I meant to
Palm
say.
of my
Oh,
pocket.
also good.
But I'm just going to replace every word with pocket today.
It's in the palm of my pocket.
This is like the Malkovich.
So like Smurfs.
Exactly. That's so smurfing Smurf. I smurfed all over the Smurf.
Mark Clark.
Well, speaking of Smurf things, just kidding, unrelated. Let's talk about some fashion as we go into Fashion Falls.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
I love my vest.
Your fisherman's vest.
too.
I like
I've
the
worn it
song.
all day.
Your
every
combo
day this week.
is the cutest with a little blue skirt, the pleated blue skirt with a vest.
Because we needed another blue skirt in our repertoire.
Guys, I've got to say that is a little weird. We do keep getting the same color. We have like, what is it, probably 6 blue skirts because
Yeah.
there's 3 denim skirts.
I'm really bummed
Then there's
by
the formal skirt.
situation. Yeah.
The formal
and now we
skirt.
have the pleated blue fisherman skirt, sailor skirt.
It's cute, but I would love
It's
to have other
adorable,
colors.
but could we get another color,
I
please?
also am kind of bummed that the sailor outfit did not come with a sailor hat.
Oh no, it didn't. It surely
but
did not.
maybe
Maybe it's coming
Oh,
for the
right.
fishing.
when
For
or
Gulliver
when
friend.
what's his face shows
Yes,
up.
Yeah,
maybe.
for the fishing
Ooh.
tournament.
What's his name?
Gulliver.
Gulliver.
That is quite possible.
I wonder if Gulliver's going to show up with the fishing tournament.
I was thinking that same thing. You have the same brain as me, and then I was also thinking, well, we know they also teased that Chip is going to be there for the fishing tournament. I don't know if you saw him, he's the little beaver guy.
He's the beaver, yeah.
So they
he's
could
cute.
do a collabo. That'd be really adorable.
Yeah, maybe it's a totally different thing. I
Or
still like
whatever.
the idea of Gulliver just being his own thing,
Yes,
and when he
it'd be
shows
cool.
up, he asks you trivia questions. Like that sounds super fun.
I can't wait.
I'd be
I know.
game.
It's like whatever. It's gonna be fun.
So
no matter what.
we also got so going back
Fashion.
fashion. They released a whole bunch of new
Right.
clothes to craft. So Leesh was just
vest.
talking about the sailor outfit and the
sailor
vest
stuff,
and
yes.
the fisherman's vest. I am very pleased about 2 more pairs
Yes.
of glasses.
Cute glasses.
That's my highest priority. I made like
Yes.
3 pairs of each already.
Fantastic. Yeah, I know. Seriously, those steel frames are really cute. I'm crafting some more. I think I'm on my 3rd pair that I'm crafting now.
FYI, those steel frames look phenomenal on Mo with his big old eyes.
Oh, good to know. Good to mow.
So
Oh,
cute. You
the
can go
more
check
you
him out
mow,
at my camp. He's
The
adorable.
more you mow, the more you mow.
it never ends. It can go on forever.
Oh. Yeah.
Guys, I'm really excited about those More You Know commercials when the people that are in them actually sing The More You Know.
Wait, there's new
Unrelated.
ones?
Yes, they've been having new ones. They're very fun. Sorry, that had to be said. I've been excited about that for a while.
If I could figure out how to add that to the Spotify playlist, I would. But we'll just have to
Do
Google
they have
it.
the star still that
Yeah.
sprinkles across?
Oh, I
The
think
shooting
it's,
star?
I don't think it's quite. Is it
Sprinkles?
animated still? Sprinkles. Sprinkles the star. That's its name.
You named the star?
I just don't know what the
star,
verb. I was
his name
looking for the verb
Sprinkles
shooting,
Star? the sprinkly shooting star.
but it was sprinkling.
Well, actually, they changed the animation, and now the star just goes into weird patterns, and just it's really a firework.
How did I miss this? I must such watch. It's NBC, right?
It was in the past. I actually
Yes,
don't know
it's
that
gotta
I've
be
seen
NBC.
what you're talking about. I'm just going along with you.
I'm fairly sure it's a real thing. And they
I'll
don't
have to watch more NBC.
Yeah, check it out, see what happens.
I'm just gonna Google it.
Oh
This is
yeah,
fascinating.
internet. That's a thing that can do.
I hear when you're looking for a video and you don't know where to find it, go to the internet. That's how I found, legally, as far as I understand, the Animal Crossing movie. So, hey, friends who are listening,
Yay.
Google Animal Crossing movie. You'll find it. 100 links. Daily Motion is where I found all
Daily
of them.
Motion, thank you. Ah man, we're gonna check it out. I'm excited.
And that's how we'll do our MST3K
Oh,
Nice.
watch.
it'll be fun with
At some
friends.
point.
Soups.
No matter what,
Make
it'll
tapes.
be good.
Make
Right.
tapes.
Oh, I have no doubt watching it with two friends and just laughing through it. Is
Yes.
what I was watching it. I was cracking up.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, I had fun thoughts in my head. And I watched 5 minutes and I was like, I'm spoiling it for
Yeah.
later, so I stopped.
Can't watch it.
Fantastic.
But
Oh,
it was
man.
enough to understand what the general plot is, and it's basically the plot of any halfway decent anime movie.
That's good to know. I think either that or it's a severe diss to all anime movies.
I mean, like, when I say halfway decent, I mean like the worst kind.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like cheap. It's cheap Miyazaki, right? Like
Chibazaki.
Yeah, it's like picture your favorite Miyazaki movie and then like dumb it the hell down. That's what this is.
So you're saying set the bar low.
Yes, very low.
I think that's a good advice going into any experience. Do we want to talk about what we're wearing? I know you said you're wearing your
Yes, I am wearing my fisherman's vest
cute.
and my adorable sailor pleated skirt.
Skirt. Are you still wearing your tube socks and brown shoes?
No.
I saw your socks. I remember them.
I'm wearing the red and black.
Crafted ones.
Ooh, yeah.
Tartan socks. Are they like tartan socks? Checkered socks, I think is what they're called.
Sure.
They
Right?
look like lumberjack. Like they look like they'll
Yes.
go along with all the lumberjack
Classic.
stuff we asked for.
The ones that we want.
Am I
Like
wearing
the
a
hat?
hat? Do you remember?
Yes, you're wearing the backwards hat. You're wearing
Yeah,
the bro hat.
I'm wearing the bro hat.
I don't think I've
it's
seen you
so
today.
cute.
Is that what it's called? The bro hat?
That's what I call it
Blue
because that's what I gave it to
backwards
all
hat.
my bros.
Yeah, why don't we talk about your situation?
Wait,
Sure.
I'm wearing my white and black
Oh,
shoes.
sorry. The bow ties?
Yeah. My
I'm
favorite.
glad
It
you got
sounds
that
very
in. I would have
cute.
felt very
I'm glad
sad.
you have the sailor. No, you're wearing fisherman, not the sailor.
Yeah.
It's appropriate
Never
for the fish. Who would fish if not a sailor? No, just kidding. I don't know. Well, either way.
People.
So for my outfit, guys, I was in keeping with my sports team, my little friends who I gave all the
Yes.
MVP shirts and the backwards bro hats to. So I'm the manager. So I have the forward-facing OK Motors
right.
hat.
You know,
'cause I'm
I
official.
did notice that you had the official. You know, like their logo is going to be like on the back
Right.
with their name and number. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got that going on, and I'm wearing the red jumpsuit top, which is the Charlize top, and the what am I wearing for pants?
And
oh,
it's
snow
the
snowsuit
snow
pants.
pants. Yeah,
right, because
yeah.
those are the most sporty looking like pants that go with the outfit, and the blue sneakers.
They're the closest to track pants. Yeah.
Right, so that was pretty cute. Oh, and I just changed my camper today to match my outfit, so it is blue with the red
Nice.
and white stripe.
That's important.
Oh, it's great. I was like, oh, why haven't I done this?
5,000 bells, well worth it.
Oh my gosh, totally worth it.
It's
I would do
the
it again.
team bus.
Right? Oh, it is. That's how they get to the games. The
Sarah,
games.
you have to
supposed
go
to
in
be
and
there.
buy just a whole bunch of seats from the market
Oh, no.
and turn it into a
Oh my
team
gosh.
bus.
Oh, I
Team
wish.
bus.
And then
oh my gosh, I'm
upstairs you
glad
could just
do
have
it.
like orange wedges in a bowl.
Oh, that's right. It's the snack shack.
Or like a big.
Get the orange
Yeah, the little,
Yeah,
the little.
yeah,
that you
uh,
got
just
for
bowl.
yeah.
3 years.
Yes.
Yep.
That would
If
be
only they had a
perfect.
Gatorade, that would be really fun. Like a big, like a cooler.
Oh my gosh, that would be great.
We'll have to hold
Could
out
always,
for that.
can we just use like the
I wouldn't be
gasoline?
I was
surprised.
gonna say like
Something.
the big drum of waste.
That is somehow less appealing, but I could do that. It's a Gatorade inside, guys.
Do they have
It's
a
fine.
water
like the
cooler?
idea
They have a
of
water
foaming.
Oh,
cooler.
that's right. The water cooler. It's
The water cooler in
Oh
there.
right, I
Skip.
have two of them.
Yes.
Because I'm always thirsty, so why aren't my animals thirsty too?
Yeah.
My campsite shows. have
that
two.
makes me wanna
And my
drink.
favorite thing in the world is walking by and just seeing an animal with a little cup of water.
so cute.
Standing in front of it.
I've seen it at your camp. I haven't seen it at my camp because I don't have that yet. But someday I'll have one of my own.
Well, once you build one, you might just want to.
Who's that for?
June.
Yeah, it's for June.
Oh, June.
It's the most random thing, but yeah. I love
She likes to
June.
be hydrated.
I can't tell you how much I love it. Me and June are kindreds then.
Oh, Oh, sweet June friend.
So I am wearing.
Yes.
So I was like obsessed with that big black floppy hat,
oh, it's really
Yes,
cute.
I
The
keep
sun
putting it
hat.
on and
Oh.
taking it off.
and
putting
so
it on, taking
I
it off.
put it on, and I was like, well, now I need an outfit that's worthy. Of
I know
this
what you're
hat.
wearing. It's
So
cute.
I put on the red polka dot
Yes.
dress that looks like Carrie's dress, and then I'm wearing some shoes.
Shoes are great.
Of some sort.
What am I wearing on my
Of
feet? I'm
sorts?
definitely wearing the silver
Are
frames.
you wearing the red shoes?
Oh, you are.
I'm
You're
wearing
wearing
the
the red
red-
pattern shoes.
It's the clogs that I
Clogs.
called moccasins on
yes.
an old episode.
Yes.
And I found out they were not moccasins, that they really look like moccasins. They were called red clogs or just clogs or something.
and also would never have guessed they were clogs if
No.
it hadn't
No.
spelled it out for me and
Yeah,
told
no,
me that.
like there's nothing on the back that shows
No,
me
they
it's
look
a
like
clog.
slip-ons.
It doesn't have the classic shape of the
They look
wooden
like
clog.
cute moccasins. Whatevs.
It's fine.
Yeah.
They're adorable.
Yeah, no. So I was obsessed with that outfit, and then
It's great.
yeah, me and Mo. Every time I changed him, I kept the silver glasses on him. So we kept twinning. Even though like he was wearing something totally different, silver glasses. We're
Oh, so
twins.
say we're matching.
They give you
This
credit
is
for
weird.
anything
Anything
matching.
that
Which
you
is
They
kind
do.
of funny.
Nice.
Any item. It's true. Oh my gosh. Ah, guys, thanks for sharing your fashion. No fashion fails this week. I don't think any of the fashion. Well, maybe those wraparound sunglasses are not the
Oh.
greatest.
Oh,
I
wait
crafted
a
them
second.
beca-
Have you put them on Hamlet?
No. So we've got a real winner there.
I've never seen a more perfect pair of
Oh,
glasses.
my gosh.
On a
I could see
tiny
that.
little
I could see how
animal.
that'd be.
They fit him so well. I had him in the
Such a
little
try.
shades before because
Yes,
I had him looking
the
like,
little
looking like Squiggy or the
Yes.
Fonz, and they told me I had to change him. I didn't have to change him, but it said pink, and I knew I'd get points if I changed him.
Aw.
So I changed him, and I was like, what am I gonna put on him? I could just leave him, just put him on a different pair of sunglasses. And then I found those. You look so perfect. in them." And then I
That's
put him
awesome.
in one of the big like puffy jackets. He looks so good. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. I can't wait to try it. Oh, little Hamlet.
You
He has
can
so
come
many
by and
opportunities.
check him out in my camp.
I will. I'll come and visit. And we'll see him in person. Well, since we don't have any birthdays this week, we can just go and do a character feature. So I looked up a little information
Yeah,
about
what are we calling this section though? Before?
Oh.
Do we have a name for this section? Like
character spotlight.
spotlight. Do we have a spotlight song?
Character.
Nothing's coming to me.
Stage lights smashing the
Street
feeling.
light. People.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was
I'm pretty
Street
sure
light people.
if anyone in this room knows that song,
Just a small town girl
Leesh knows that song.
living in a lonely campsite. Took the midnight train going anywhere.
Which camper is it?
Yeah.
it is. In fact, Avery. He's a small town girl.
Just
talk
a
about
city
Avery.
boy.
Well, I think we have some stories to share about Avery based on this week's screenshots.
Oh, that's
Avery.
true. Avery. We can talk about him.
You should profile him first, and then we'll make fun of him.
Well, fair enough. So I'll tell you. So his description is, Avery has the look of someone from a bygone era transported to modern days. It doesn't seem like his speech has caught up with the times yet either. Aw, Avery.
Skree-haw.
Yes. Don't mind if I do. Thanks, kiddo. All that-
Skree-haw.
Skree-haw. Well, he's adorable. I like his look. He's got the weird, like, kind of like gray on gray pattern. I don't know if you guys have heard of Shadow of the Colossus. It's like a video game where you have fight these giant monsters that are kind of like size of buildings. He reminds me of those guys because they're like these beasts that have these like kind of concrete stony pieces on them. That's what I always think of when I see him.
Yeah,
but
I guess I can picture that. He just sort of looks like he could be like mud caked or
yeah,
something. Like
he's
old.
got like those weird texture patterns on him.
Yeah.
But his name's in other languages because that's a fun thing.
Yeah.
In Spanish, his name is Cuzco.
Oh,
Cusco.
That's interesting because that could be like
References like the stones architecture
yeah, the
of.
Quetzalcoatl or something.
Interesting, you were mentioning Quetzalcoatl,
Right.
Because in German, his name is Quetzal.
Oh,
Yeah, crazy. Like a lot of like Aztec references. I'm
well,
getting
yeah,
here.
yeah. I mean, he has that face, and I realize all of the big birds have that face.
Oh, the big
but,
like with their big beak.
But
That's
he
true.
kind of resembles, especially the coloring. Yeah,
That's true. Fair enough.
Interesting.
And two more names. We have Italian. In Italian, he's Falco, which means
Okay.
apparently means hawk in
I was
Italian.
gonna say, wait,
Shocking.
it doesn't mean falcon.
I know. Isn't that weird? Does
I'm
it
sure
also mean Falcon?
It probably means both.
Yeah, fair enough. And then French, his name is Faust. So it seems kind of different.
Faust.
That was a
Faust.
throw us for a
How
loop.
very fancy.
But yeah, Avery, you're a bird. Oh, and in Japanese, he's Kuzukecha. Kusukecha? My bad. Something to that effect.
Sure.
I don't know what that means in Japanese. I did not think to look that up.
We'll
I
just
should've.
assume it means like bird.
Just bird.
Stone bird. Stonecase bird.
unidentified bird.
So yes, Avery was our spotlight character.
Oh,
He's a
Avery's
cutie.
one of my favorites for sure.
Do you want to tell us a little bit of his story since we're talking about him?
I had an older fan fiction update.
Yes.
When I thought he and Carrie might hit it off.
Yeah.
Right.
And then one day Carrie came down from the treehouse and was complaining about some loudmouth bird. And in that episode, you guys said, "Oh, maybe she was talking about Apollo." But it occurred to me, I didn't have Apollo in my camp. I had Avery in my camp, no other birds. So pretty sure she was grumpy at Avery. So then, wouldn't you know? I think was it Leesh or Sarah?
it was me.
It was Leesh. Yeah.
Yes.
Tell the rest.
Oh, sorry. I'm continuing the conversation. Hi. Oh,
You took that
I took a
screenshot this week.
screenshot of sweetest little. Was it merengue? It was
I think it was
merengue.
Yes, it was
Merengue.
merengue.
Yeah.
Sweet little merengue.
Always a sweet pea.
Always the nicest.
Yeah, she's very
Said the
sweet.
same thing about a certain loudmouth bird. And wouldn't you know who is standing by the treehouse?
Skree-hawing off up a storm in the background.
Oh,
Good old Avery.
Yep.
He just does not have a clue.
So
he does not know how to
apparently-
use his inside voice outside.
Oh.
You know, he's clearly the get off my lawn.
Yeah.
That's what I call him. I call him Grumpy Avery, Grumpy get off my lawn Avery. And he just yells all the time because he
Yep.
can't. He's an old man.
Oh crap! Maybe he's not even trying to yell. Maybe he just doesn't
Maybe
hear
he
well.
just can't hear.
Oh no, he has no indoor voice. Oh,
He
needs
doesn't.
it.
What?
Get off my lawn.
Oh,
Get off
buddy,
my property.
he just needs a hearing aid. and then
Too fast. Too fast. Slow it down. This is a neighborhood.
Kids these days. Oh my goodness, Avery.
Yeah, we're painting a great picture for
Poor
Avery.
I still like him.
No, he's fantastic. We can because we can tell so many stories about him. He's a
That's true.
worthwhile character.
He
Yes.
is.
There are some
interesting.
boring characters out there.
Oh, buddies, but none
like
too boring.
Like what's his name? Flip. Meh.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Wow.
I just brought him into my camp because
Oh,
I'm so
poor
desperate for
Josephine.
sporty, and he's so boring.
Oh no.
I can't even dress him in anything interesting.
Oh no, this is not good.
Every
We
time
need
I
to
put
find-
something on him, I'm like, eh.
Oh, we can't. We both were like, flip.
I know.
I have a feeling Bill might be the same way.
Oh, Bill.
But
I
he's a
remember
brown
liking
duck.
Bill.
I don't think I'm going to forget about the brown duck. He kind of looks like a pile of poop.
Won't
Oh,
you?
buddy. Oh, we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye out on.
We'll keep
On
an
that
eye
guy.
out. Speaking of things to keep an eye out for, it's got time to talk about some new stuff.
What's new, pussycat?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my gosh, guys. So many delightful new things that were kind of a sudden surprise.
Wait, what was new this week? I'm just kidding.
What happened?
Tell us about
What's this game we're talking about?
This game that we'd like to talk about. Do you want to talk about, first of all, the new characters that
Yes.
have been introduced?
Yes.
We have Drago, or
Eh.
Drago. He
Meh.
looks like a dragon. We have Gladys.
Yay!
Gladys is a cutie.
She's pretty cute.
I like her, little
She's
sandhill
I
crane.
figure out she's some sort of ostrichy.
She's a sandhill crane, I think.
Okay.
Probably.
Well, maybe stay
because-
tuned for maybe next week.
I'm
we'll do a
intrigued
little
because they
bio.
made the phoenix, they made the ostrich,
Yes.
and now a crane. They all kind of look the damn same.
Yes, they're the same. You've figured out the great secret of Animal Crossing, that they will take the same body type that is one thing, and they will make it into multiple different species.
You mean an alligator dragon,
Yes.
or is he just an alligator that's named
Okay,
Drago?
so
he is a dragon, but he is an
under
alligator
the
type.
categories, does that count as a completely different category?
No, that counts as an alligator still.
Okay.
That's a good
It's like
question.
the face shape or
So,
whatever.
Gotcha.
so if we ever get the unicorn character, that there is one,
basically
it's still a
Roscoe.
horse.
So it's like Roscoe, but like bright colors.
100%.
What about a zebra? Are there zebras?
There is a zebra. Oh my
Also
gosh,
Roscoe,
Savannah is
but
one of my
with
favorites.
stripes.
She's so cute.
Right? Roscoe
Oh
with
wait,
stripes.
is she Savannah? That can't be right. No, maybe it is. I can't remember. Regardless, she's a cutie.
She's your favorite.
She's one of my faves. I can't remember her name.
Whatever her name is. What's her
Whatever.
name?
What's her name?
That one.
Savannah
Somebody or
sounds
other.
like a great name for a zebra.
I think so.
Or for those across the pond, a zebra.
A zebra. That's right,
Zebra.
zebra. As they go on their zebra crossings. My favorite words. So fantastic. But we didn't even get to. We still have 3 more characters.
yeah.
We did mention Bill. Bill is
No,
the little
he's a
brown
duck.
duck.
Bill's the
Quack.
brown duck.
I remember
now,
liking Bill
brown duck?
previously. He is a jock type though. And then we have Kurt, who is another bear, who is
Meh.
huge and
He
grump.
seems very actually. I think I could get to like
You
him.
can get behind.
I'm
Kurt.
100%.
He seems like an Avery
He seems a
type.
little
you
Kurt.
know?
I'm behind. I'm totally on Team Kurt because I love his weird dead eye stare.
I'm just really concerned that he will constantly, forever, have Band-Aid right on his
Yeah,
forehead.
he
Oh, he
looks
will.
like
Did
he
he-
smells.
He looks like he bonked his head.
like he
looks
needs
like-
a shower.
You mean he smells?
Well, you know why?
Good?
You know why you don't like Kurt?
Why?
Because he looks like he smells.
Because he's the gray Charlize. He's the same size bear.
He is a big bear.
You're right.
And Charlize, can I just tell you, I've had her in my camp a lot recently. She's just so big.
She's huge.
Everything
she's a cutie.
she's in, I'm like, how do you fit in there?
She's
Oh,
a large
I have
bear.
something
Bear's
against
the biggest.
the large bear.
You just like the
Have
cute
a
pint-sized
thing against
cubs.
large bears. You are a large bearist.
Oh my gosh, you have to broaden your horizons and accept the large bears into
I
your
don't know
heart.
if I can.
We are
Stop
0
making
for
them
2.
look like they smell.
0 for 2.
Oh, Leesh, I'm sorry. Gotta just give those bears a chance. Maybe just give them a little space
we
for a
are
while.
safe.
Well, Kurt is in my camp right now.
Is give big bears a chance. Oh, we are safe.
I'll try.
Buddy, thank you.
Keep
They deserve
working
your
on it.
love.
Just put a hat on him
Yay.
too. It'll be fine. Just put a hat on him like
Hat
you
on him
put
to
on
hide.
Charlize.
Give him
You know
some.
what? I should put a hat on him. Maybe that floppy hat.
Ooh, you know what?
Give him the Avery hat, the one I always put on Avery, the gardening hat, the
Pork pie.
the pork pie straw
Oh, the
hat.
boater, the straw boater.
Yes.
I think that'll look good on him.
That's what I put on Charlize.
You
as
know
well.
what shirt looks really great on Kurt? The pink Argyle shirt is really cute. It's perfect
Maybe
gray on
maybe
him.
he just needs a change.
He just needs a makeover.
Attire.
Yeah,
Makeover.
just give him a big
I'll
old
give it
hat.
a try.
Put him in a dress.
Think
if
it's
you have to.
worthwhile.
Do what you gotta do.
And lastly,
Do you know who the last one is? It's
yes,
sweet
I
little
do.
Margie.
My favorite from. She was one of my favorite from.
That was the one you were
yes,
thinking of.
Yes.
She is sweet.
And I'm so glad she's here.
Is she
Yay.
why you always used to call her friend Maggie Margie?
No.
Okay. Or Marge. You
I
called her
just
Marge.
thought it was funny.
Okay.
Yeah, I call her Peggy.
That's fair. Peggy.
Because why wouldn't you?
Because there are so many nicknames for the name Margaret.
It's true. There really are a lot
like,
of nicknames.
why are there that many?
Yeah, Margie's pretty cute. I have both her and Kurt already in my camp.
Yay! Yes,
love
I love that they were
She's
they were
adorable.
attainable quickly
Yeah, they all
because
have
were
like
low.
Yes.
3-minute
Perfect.
crafts or 1-minute crafts.
Oh,
yeah.
speaking of which, their crafts. Of course, these guys are all the new harmonious type.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That's a whole new style.
Yes.
A whole
I'm
new,
trying to-
amenities.
I'm still trying to
style.
get a hang of what it is. Like, it's sort of like a Eastern
Yes.
rustic,
Like
basically.
Zen.
Definitely, yeah. I think it's like definitely the Eastern Asian kind of influence kind of feel.
But it's all still like nice and wood based, so it's it
Oh, so much wood.
probably won't look that bad with rustic.
Well, it could work with
know?
rustic. Same tones.
Yeah.
It's like more. It's like rustic but refined.
Warmer.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Warmer.
Harmer.
Because I'm working on my
Harm.
level 3 tent for Harmonious.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't. I just started mine.
Oh gosh.
But I was spending 12 years finishing my air balloon.
Yeah. You got level 5 hot air balloon?
Yeah. I have.
Nice.
And, well, I'm level 5 everything except for hip.
Oh, that's right. Okay, for the
It's the last
bouncy castle.
one.
In about 5 hours, I'm going to start my level 5 hip.
Oh,
A
schnurps.
bouncy cake.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. I need my level
so fun.
5.
I got the level
I need
5.
2 more
Oh, I got
hip
the-
essences.
I got
and
the
then-
level 5 rock stage this week.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I just never really got into the rock stage, so I very
Yeah.
quickly switched
You know
over.
what? I think you would enjoy it more. I know you don't like sound, but it is so cute to hear them singing and have them playing music because they sing a cute little
Well,
song. It's
actually, I
adorable.
did when I had Avery in my camp. He was on the rock stage, and I had to go and talk to him. And so rather than him leaving the rock stage and standing in front of it, he talked to me from
the
his
stage?
microphone from the stage.
Nice.
Oh,
and I was
cute.
like, "Am I getting a shout out in the middle of a
Yeah.
concert?"
Yeah.
Here you are. Hey, Joey Bowie. I see you out there. He's pointing with his little wing.
Yep. Hey, Avery's something else. And
He's a cute guy.
He's a star.
He's a cool guy.
Maybe that's why he's hard of hearing.
Oh, maybe.
He doesn't wear earplugs.
You know,
Not
it's-
safe.
You know, Avery's seen some shit, guys. Like over the years, he probably was in a rock band.
Probably. He's
Probably-
been around.
He probably toured with like
Mick Jagger.
Jagger, exactly.
The Stones.
He's total Stones. Yeah, it makes total sense.
See that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's true. I love the backstory we're developing for Avery.
Yeah, I
It's
I
great.
could go all day.
Why, in
'cause
his
he
day.
is an old man. He has seen everything.
Yes, he's been through a lot.
He's done lines with Aerosmith.
Like all good celebrities.
Although, relatedly, I think when I met Kurt, I sent you guys a message about him, and I was like, "This guy has."
Oh
seen
yes.
some shit."
But he's seen
Just-
other stuff, like Baltimore style.
Oh. I don't know.
So Avery's like toured with Rolling Stone. He's done all these different. He's
Yeah.
been amazing and lived
Yeah.
a full life. Kurt's been like bottom of the barrel,
He's had a hard life.
scraping his way back
Oh,
up
Kurt.
from dirt. Basically,
Kurt, you got this. You
Be
got
more
this,
life
baby.
forever.
But now he's in a beautiful camp and he's hanging out with other animals.
He's a
and-
cool
Yeah.
guy.
Half
I like
his
him.
age.
yeah, right.
With
Half
children.
his size.
Should I set him up with Charlize? Just
They would be able to relate.
she's too young for him.
Yeah.
We need an old lady.
We'll have to see. There might be
Are there old female?
old. Oh no, there aren't, as far as I know.
The ones could maybe be.
Well, I mean, it's something we could talk about really briefly. It's kind of like, I was going to bring it up later, but if you want to talk about a bit about personality types,
Yeah.
just because when I was looking up the characters, I looked up the official personality types, and there are
I
8.
did discover on the
Yes.
wiki that there are official personality types that I didn't realize were official.
What are they?
So
I
yes,
didn't want to spoil it
No.
because I knew Sarah was doing research.
oh, fair enough. Well, this is just going to clarify our categories, so the things
Yeah.
that we talked about. So the one that we love, that it loves good, clean fun.
Yeah.
Those are normal characters.
Yay,
Those are just sweet normals. So they're
Apparently, I
just,
identify with normal. That seems so uncharacteristic.
no,
of me.
it's good. They're sweet normals though. They're not.
Those are the
they're
ones we
just-
called A-types?
yeah, that like type A. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that they're sweet. But they're
So
not.
type A of you to just...
Aw.
But A type is not the same thing. is it?
A-type, isn't it?
I don't
A-type,
know.
B-type. Type A? Type B?
It's probably
I was
referring
there,
to the
it's
same thing.
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't
It's
know that
okay.
it's one way. I just thought it was
It's
wrong.
alright. It's okay.
Type Q. I don't know.
How type A of you to tell me it's
Yes,
the
yes, it
wrong
was.
order.
I acknowledge that is correct.
So sweet normals are precious and a half. Then we have which I think is crazy. The ones that we call pop stars or divas
Yeah.
are peppy characters.
No, I don't like
honestly.
these personality types.
Also,
I like ours better.
Well, because I feel like in the other Animal Crossing games, I never remember the peppy types being so sassy. Like, I feel like they're super like diva.
Like, these are talking about how we're fans and
Yes.
how and
I don't remember that from previous games, but I could
and they're
be.
so
I just don't remember.
demanding and they're rude.
Well, speaking of rude, we have the snooty characters.
They are
Wait,
called
can I ask a
snooty.
question?
Yeah, of course.
The koala,
Yes.
is he peppy?
Well,
Nope.
no, because the girl characters have one set, right?
That's correct. It's weirdly broken into genders in general.
great.
So,
Right.
So what is he?
he is a
'Cause he's
smug type.
Okay, he's still smug.
So
but
he
talks-
so
so he's like Tex.
He's
and-
Tex and Marshall
Tex
and
has never been
Kyle.
that rude though.
It just depends on it's because he likes you. That's why. That's the reason, Joel. You don't get that
he
from
obviously
him.
likes me because I have an announcement.
Yes.
Interruption for an announcement.
Do-do-do-do,
Tex and I are level 20 friends. He's my first level 20, and I have built a little shrine for him
love
in
it.
my camp.
It's
Come by
cute.
and check it out.
Yeah.
Go sit
I
on
like the little pillows that the
sit on a
other
cushion.
It's so
Yeah.
sweet.
and pray at the altar.
fan him.
Pray at the altar.
Pay your
of Tex.
respects.
Except that sometimes Tex prays at his own altar, and it's very interesting.
He's like, he just appreciates the effort you put into it, and
He's
he wants
usually
to
just
make an
sleeping.
appearance.
My favorite is I come by and all of them are just snoozing. And I'm like, are you snoozing? Are you meditating? What are you guys doing? Anyway, big deal.
It's a big
I was
deal.
very proud.
It's a good time.
And everyone else is like no higher than level 17, so it's going to be a while till I have another level 20.
You're probably going to be there before you know it. It's
Yeah.
going to get to the point where it just starts going like pow, pow,
Yeah.
pow. But
You're
so
probably right.
yeah. So we have personality types. If you want to do the rest of them,
Yeah, sorry.
let's
So
definitely
that's
keep
fine.
going. Sorry.
Number 3 is the snooty type, which we have a handful of already. Whatever. The one that's really interesting for the girls is the type that's cherry, and who else is that in there? Shoot, I'm trying to remember the other ones we have already. It's the uchi type, which is a Japanese word. They don't even have an English substitute for it because it means it kind of translates over to older sister. So like they're kind of the generally nice, but they can sometimes be snarky, but often they're kind and just supportive.
That's my kind of friend.
Right?
Yeah.
They're cute and that's sweet, and that's like, Charlize is also a uchi, which is crazy. But
Leesh isn't buying it.
but Cherry is too.
I like Cherry a
So
lot.
there you go.
She's actually really
How
close
interesting that you like Cherry, but you don't like Charlize. I'm just breaking
Because
down
she's
your...
not a large bear with stupid hair.
The visuals come into play.
Cherry,
They are
Cherry's
strongly
got
influenced.
piercings. She's red. She's a dog.
She's rockin' cool.
They still have, even though they have those personality types, like they still say somewhat different things sometimes, right? Because Eugene specifically does the.
I think it's random, Leash.
I'd say if you want to try keeping track of it and see if it makes it, see if it's a difference.
I don't know. He said things that are like specific to like being a rock star that I don't remember ever Tex.
But
ever.
that was also around the time when they introduced new words, new phrases.
Maybe.
To people. So if you talk to more of that type, so more of the male characters that are the smug type, you might find that Maybe
Okay.
text does say it.
See if time tells anything different, or if it ends
Text
up
ever
being...
tells me they need to change my camper, the rudeness, the sheer rudeness that Eugene.
Audacity. The very, in the face of kindness, he just threw it at you and said, blah. Your camper is hideous.
What
Why don't you change it?
D.
Oh, well, and sorry, the 4 other types are basically ones we've already discussed. It's jock.
Yeah.
They call the old man, they call the cranky type. Mm-hmm. Cranky.
The grumpus.
And lazy and smug. So we know those
Who
guys.
are the lazy ones?
That is Bo and Rolled and... Wait, is Rolled a lazy type? Or
No.
is he a
It's the
jock?
ones that like
Rolled
to
is a
eat
jock.
a lot,
Rolled is
right?
a jock.
The lats.
Yes.
Like
Jock.
Marshall. Marshall?
No, he's a smug type.
Oh yeah, smug.
I'm trying to think. It's the lazy ones. Oh, Punchy is lazy. Drago is lazy.
So basically all the ones that kind of look like they're high.
They're often...
Bud?
Bud is... Sport. Wait, is Bud a jock or is he lazy?
Bud
He's
is
sporty
Oh,
essence.
Rex is lazy.
Rex is lazy?
Yeah. Yeah, because they're the ones that talk about food. It's basically, it's the food
yeah,
ones
if
that are
they're
lazy
always
ones.
hungry,
Yes.
Then Drake.
Yeah.
Jay?
Drake. Jay?
I thought it was Drake. Is it Jay?
Jay is jock. Drake is the duck, so he is lazy.
I think Drake talks a lot about food.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so weird. There's so many characters now that I'm like, wow, how long has it been since I've talked to them and what do they say?
Maybe one of the squirrels too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Filbert,
Filbert
maybe?
is definitely a
He's
lazy
a
type.
lazy type because
he's always talking about food.
Yeah.
Yeah, the food
Cool.
is a strong motivating force for the lazy types.
I'm still dumbfounded that Static is an old cranky
yeah,
grumpus.
right? It's
He
so
doesn't
weird.
look like he should be an old cranky grumpus.
That's
He
another one
doesn't
that you
fit
just don't think about it
like
as.
putting Static and Avery in the same bucket makes no sense.
No.
Putting Kurt and Avery in the same bucket, I'm with you.
Yes.
Put them in a bucket and kick them out. I'm just kidding. I like them.
The cranky.
I'll
bucket.
take their bucket home. I think they're great.
Was there another one?
What? No, that was it. It was normal, peppy, snooty, jock, cranky, lazy, smug. Sounds great to say them all together. 8 personalities that taste great together.
Catch 'em Lucky Charms.
Always after me, Lucky Charms. Harsh, 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 harsh. Oh, man. So that's... Oh, man. That's it for... Is it up for news? What's the new Pussycat? Oh,
Well, we didn't talk about the rest of the Leaf.
Leaf's thingy.
Oh, yeah. We can talk Leaf singing, and then there's also a
But we
teaser.
can't spoiler the end.
Can we give a light spoiler
But
for
we can talk about
later?
the
We
disappoint.
can
Yes.
talk about the hey wait.
Hey, wait, I got a real complaint. So it's a light spoiler.
Yes.
It's like part of what
It's
you
like don't get your
Don't get your hopes up.
hopes
while
up when
watching
you
the
see
ending.
this.
Yeah, it's just one of those weird things. If you don't want to hear it, just like fast forward 5 minutes and we're gonna be done talking about it.
If that.
If that. There's a thing you see that shows they overlay the flower stones over top of one of the
stepping stones.
stepping stones over top the canal, making it look like it's a tiny bridge over the water canal.
And so of course you're like, wouldn't it be great if
Oh,
I could
I'm
take
so
my
excited.
canal and
I know. I was
overlay
like,
a
oh man,
stepping
I
stone?
thought I was hoping I could do that, but I never actually tried. And then I tried.
And then womp
And
womp womp.
get a big
So-
old red.
Can't
block
even put it
over
there.
So,
Nope.
Put it
so I guess
there.
that's why that was the ending like thing because it was full of impossibilities.
Right. It's just like, imagine, wouldn't it be fun if you could do this? Too bad you can't.
Haha.
Oh, well, that was a
Yeah,
weirdy,
bit of a
weirdy,
bummer.
weird.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if they even made like a canal one with the stepping stone in the middle.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
pre-made.
I'd have been cool with that.
That's true, because we could even put more flower investments into like the extra ones.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that would have
Special
been
ones.
worthwhile.
I would totally have bought more if it was seemed worth it to do that. Speaking of buying more, so Leesh, you and I were talking offline about what would one do if you bought all 16 of the giant flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, it's possible that they have offered us 6 extra of each of the giant flowers,
Yeah.
including the 2 of each we got
Of which
in the
I've
game.
purchased.
Can you
0.
even put those in? How
So-
many
Or
can
traded
fit in a
0.
camp?
They take up 4 squares, like
Okay.
4 full-size squares.
How big is our grid? Do we even know?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know, but I want to say it's like
Either way, it's not going to work.
Right.
But if you would have to put some in
Maybe
your camper, I'm
16
pretty
wide.
sure. But what I figured out is if you do it, then you could
You
maybe
said
try
do-do.
to. I said do. Here's my big plan. if I have enough flowers at the end and I don't know what to do with it, I can recreate Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh my gosh, this is
Nice.
guys, this relates to my final question. Think about that for a while, and I'll bring it back. We'll
keep
bring it back at the end.
pondering
Oh, good.
The movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. But so here's the thing. What it's missing is all the oversized shit to go with it. Just having an oversized flower.
well,
is
there's
not
the
enough.
big robot.
That's right. The big robot, the oversized flower.
There's a giant egg.
God, the flower is perfect for the robot. He could smell the
Sweet little.
There's a
just
giant
right in
egg.
his
giant
face.
egg. I'm working on Ava, so the
I have
giant
a giant
egg,
teddy bear.
the giant teddy bear. So yeah, like it could just be the giant
It's like
land.
Giant World
It's
in
like-
Super Mario.
Or like when Jack goes up to the beanstalk and
Sure,
he goes
that
to
too.
giant.
It's so precious.
Yeah, Jack and
do
the
like
giant beanstalk thing.
Yeah.
There's also no, that's not really giant. I was going to say the bamboo that we got, but that's not giant. It's just
No, it's
normal
just like
size.
regular bamboo. Well, except bamboo does seem bigger than what we see
But you
here
know
in
what?
the
Yeah,
US.
I could put the bamboo in the background just to kind of get the essence.
Yeah,
of
sure.
The,
It's like giant grass, stalks of grass. Because
Exactly,
what is
the
bamboo
giant-
but a giant piece? It is
Yep.
giant grass. That is what it is.
What else could I do? Okay, I'll keep thinking about it. I might just do that one day because I did buy 2, and I'm probably gonna have enough flowers before the end of the event.
Oh,
to buy
I'm excited.
4 more.
That is awesome.
So maybe I'll
be
have
great.
like 10 at the end.
You know, I really wish that we could walk underneath the flowers.
I'm really and also
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
sad that you can't.
I'm really bummed that you can't you can't do anything near it.
Right.
Yeah, and
It
you can't
buffers
build
you out.
near it, even though it looks like seemingly
There's
you
so
could
much
It doesn't
space.
take a lot of space. It's very weird. And then also me and so Gabby in our group,
Yeah.
and me, I don't know how to word that sentence properly, we notice things when you sit or hang out near the red flower, the wildflower, the game sort of does this weird like vibration.
I was trying to recreate that and I couldn't get it to work.
In my campsite, I don't know if it's still
Because
there.
I visited Gabby's and I visited
Yeah.
yours.
If you like stand sort of behind it,
Okay.
to the right of the red flower, it like makes this weird like vibration and it like shakes the screen. It was
so
really
weird.
It's obviously a bug, but like
Ha. Bugs. We've had
I would
so
like
many
a
bugs.
giant bug. Speaking of which, I want a giant ant so that we can walk around my campsite.
Oh. Wow, that's interesting. That's fascinating that is something you would be interested in.
I'm gonna stop here because I'm clearly spoiling something
No,
Sarah has
no,
said.
I wasn't even going to talk about that, but that totally is. I'll bring it up later. That's why not.
Anyway, that was the thing
why not?
I wanted to talk about. I think that's it from me on What's Up,
Sounds
Pussycat.
good to me. We have one more thing to talk about. There's a teaser, and
Yes.
I can tell you, Japan also posted it officially. They really revealed that there is the Mario things coming.
Bloop.
That looks so much
Boop,
fun.
boop,
I think we're all gonna be
Doo-doo,
addicted to that game.
And
Wait, wait, I skipped ahead.
that's fine. It was great. I loved it. But they have, not only is it like the Mario blocks and like kind of fire flower fire block thingy. They have like hats. They have Luigi hat, Waluigi hat, or not Waluigi, Wario Mario hat,
It's
which we
okay,
already
I'll
had,
take it.
and a Princess Peach crown, which I'm very excited about.
We're gonna have a lot to talk about with Fashion Falls that week. whenever
I can't
that
wait.
comes.
Oh, and I mean, since it's official, it's out in Japan. It's starting tomorrow.
So so this ends at 1 a.m. tonight. Tomorrow they're gonna release the new event for.
Yeah, it sounds
Mario?
like that's what from the Nintendo Japan posts of Animal Crossing. It was starting tomorrow.
Thank you,
Princess
Japanese
Peach shoes.
Steve.
Oh, I did. I didn't even realize that. Japanese Steve is very responsible. Always
Stevie-san.
on the ball.
Have we explained
Steve-san.
Steve on the podcast?
We've not even mentioned Steve on the podcast.
This is the first time I'm talking about Steve.
Steve.
Okay, well, why don't we just quickly explain?
We'll talk about Steve a little bit. Steve has some problems with posting. But
So-
who is Steve?
So yeah, let's first talk about who Steve is. So there are different Twitter feeds for different Animal Crossing in different countries, and so the Animal Crossing UK feed, the Animal Crossing Netherlands feed are the two that I follow the most. The Japanese one sounds like it's right on top of it.
Oh yeah,
of its game.
all on the ball.
The US Animal Crossing Twitter feed is late. It's late
Leaves
on all the
something to be
things.
desired.
Sometimes doesn't post about things at all.
Yeah.
And at some point, I complained about late Twitter Animal Crossing Isabel.
Yes.
And I must have typoed whatever I said in
Yes.
my Google Hangout with the group here, and somehow I wrote Steve. And so Sarah decided
It's just
we should just rename Animal Crossing US Isabel Steve.
Steve-abel.
So now, whenever you hear us complaining about Steve, you know that we're talking about the US Twitter feed for Animal Crossing.
it's a loving complaint. I mean, I appreciate that they're there, but
No.
Steve is behind the times.
No, how like the UK one and the US one do not need to be hosted by two different people.
At first I
Fair.
was like, they wanted to have it like it's an intentional time delay, and then when it got to be the point of like, oh, it's like 2 days later, or they
not at all.
or they would announce the event like that. Hey, look out for this event tomorrow, and it had already started that morning. It was something really weird.
Well, and also the game is released at the same time everywhere.
That's true, too.
It's not like we get it 5 hours after UK and
Nope.
they
Very
get it 6
true.
hours after this. So that
Truth.
doesn't make any sense. And I would get it if there were like market times that like, you know, it's best to post at 8 a.m. at whatever time.
Oh, I gotcha.
Like in that
Hot spots.
in that region. But they don't even do that. No one follows that either.
No.
So there's no rules.
Just right.
There's no rules. It is just like the wild west of Twitter management, and I don't like it.
Or the Outback.
Or the Outback. I haven't actually followed the Australian feed. We should find out.
Is there an Australian feed? They
I have
probably
no
just
idea.
use the UK feed.
They
and
probably do
stuff.
because the UK
Or
feed is so
Japan.
much better.
Just
Crikey.
Japan. Bioki.
Crikey, blimey.
Blimey, indeed.
UK.
That's okay. We can combine all the accents. I'll think of some other ones.
But anyway, so it's okay to talk about any of the feeds on this podcast. as long as
Yay!
it's
Official
Official.
feed.
So thank you,
Alright.
Japanese feed.
Yeah,
Official.
It's a tasty. Just kidding. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh. Boop. Well, guys, I feel like how are we?
I actually have a few random chatter.
You can
topics.
random
We have
chat it
just
up,
a few minutes left for random chatter.
and then final question.
And
It
then
was just
final
basically a
question.
recap.
Do you have random chatter too?
Oh no, go for it.
So I had a couple things.
Okay.
First, I would like for Leesh to update us on her trash situation.
Oh,
It's still there.
it's a
Garbage
great
truck has not come yet.
Oh gosh, what? This is irresponsible.
No.
Is it a holiday? It's been a holiday all week.
Yeah.
They're
Last
ce-
week they asked
They are
us.
celebrating the holiday of when Leesh and Chrissy reach level 20.
Oh, I have a confession.
What's that?
I may or may not have reached level 20 with her last week.
But you didn't know what the hell to do with it. And you had to go first to the marketplace and pick up all of those trash canisters, right?
You had to prepare. It was
had
a
to
good
prepare.
preparation. That was great.
I totally get it. I was not prepared to reach level 20
It was
for text,
great.
and I threw that little shrine together very
Nice.
quickly.
Aw.
Slapdash shrine.
Good.
I was like, oh.
So, just-
I saw her. She was hanging out in Fruitland, and I was like, oh God, I'll go to you last, because I knew that it was just one conversation with her. and
One more way.
She's already
Pow.
plus 2'd her way up to
For
20.
context to our listeners, Leesh reached level 20 with Chrissy
Yes.
begrudgingly
Right.
Yes.
and received
I was-
a piece of art that she was not interested in having.
A beautiful
it
framed
belongs in the
portrait.
garbage.
So you created a sweet garbage dump,
I did.
complete with toxic waste
It's
barrels.
still there, and it might stay there for a while because I think it's really funny.
It's pretty great.
Yes.
Aw.
And to juxtapose that,
Yeah.
Yes.
I have my beautiful
Oh yes.
OK Motors statue.
Right.
And two delightful photos of two of my favorites,
Yes.
Jay
Yay.
and Rosie.
They're sweet.
I'm a little bummed that
Flanking.
Jay's not wearing his glasses in that
I
picture.
know. I was like,
Oh, Photoshop
could-
time.
it was the glare though. If they were
Yeah.
taking a photo of him, that would be a glare.
Oh.
So
That's why he
yeah.
had to take off the glasses.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
That's
No, I get
fair.
it. It's totally.
That's fair.
That's great.
He's not a professional glasses wearer
Well-
like me, where there is no glare.
Well, he doesn't have the coating, the anti-glare, so that's why.
Totally.
That's totally
It's more expensive. I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. Animal Crossing, the barter system, there's just not enough bells
Nope.
to pay for that sort of thing.
Nope.
It's true.
Um,
So.
Okay, so then the other thing I have written here, so we had a pro tip we wanted to talk about
We do.
I
don't remember.
I just wrote here, focus on a few friends and share.
Oh,
Share
that's for
those.
the buggery.
This is for future. For future.
I don't know that I can explain this very well. Do either of you want to go for it?
Well, I think it's for when we're doing the first thing is gardening event.
gardening
Gardening
events. Yep.
When there's just sharing event.
Correct.
It's a technique for getting maybe people you don't know to help you.
Right. So Turkey Boy had messaged me because he's my brother and we talk like siblings do.
Like real people.
Yeah. And he is saying, I keep giving my ladybugs to people, and you, Rar, and Joey Boy are the only ones who give them back.
Oh.
And nobody's been giving me bugs. And it was very sad. And he's like, I want to give everyone bugs. And people were not giving it back. And I feel like that was my fatal flaw. The first bug event, that I was giving everyone bugs because I wanted to also share with people.
You were
Sure.
just like sprinkling them around. You gave everyone like
A
one or
little
two.
bit. Giving everybody a
Sprinkling.
few.
But a better technique is to find a few friends that you know will
Reciprocate.
reciprocate.
Reciprocate. Yep.
Yep. That
word.
too. and work with them and give them a lot, because when you give people more bugs, you tend to notice it a little bit more because it's in your feed of who gave what, and it's easier to reciprocate.
It's easier to notice someone who's giving, like, dropping off, like, 8 bugs.
Right.
Than it is to notice
Versus,
someone
like,
who's, like,
one
doing 3.
or 2.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
And is it really
definitely.
worth it for them? Especially if they don't catch those bugs.
I know.
Like, do you give them back? It's like,
It's
do
so
you
hard
catch
to keep
them?
track when the count is so low, the success rate, and it's hard to be like reciprocate when like someone just gave you 8 and you got 0, and the next time someone gave you 2 and you actually got both of those. Like,
Isn't that crazy?
It's so hard to do it.
Yeah, what's fair?
So you just have to focus on the friends that are helping you, and you help back, and you sort of make it a circuitous thing.
Yeah, so it's,
and then when you're done, you can start sharing them around because that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, after everyone's
and give them back
sorted out.
Give them people who need them.
Yeah.
But it's good pro tip. Focus on a few people, and especially if they because you might get into a chain where you keep going back and forth, which is always fun too.
Yeah,
it's a fun way to talk with friends, make friends that you don't even know in real life, and maybe will never meet ever, or even know what their real name is. But it's still fun.
It doesn't matter.
No, don't matter.
And I'm going to save my last 2 points for next week. Or a future week. They are not urgent.
All right. Well, in that case, final question, which is basically touching back on. Well,
it's the final question.
Okay, awesome. So my whole thing was, we have all these giant items thanks to the game for the Leaf collection, the Leaf Garden event, and also mentioning the giant Ava egg and the giant robot. I was like, so my question is, what would you suggest to make yourself a micro camp? So Joelle, you mentioned, we were kind of touching on that. So there are things that are already in the game, but I wanted to know things you wanted to create.
Like an ant?
Suggest. Like a giant ant, which I can tell you is also already an Animal Crossing asset, a giant ant.
Where is it?
It's not in Pocket Camp, but it was in Happy Home Designer, so we could see it coming up. Giant ant.
Basically, my only interests are to recreate the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Well, in that case,
So,
may I
giant
suggest giant ant? Oh, but I suggest Lego brick.
Lego
Ooh,
brick.
I like that.
Giant Lego brick.
Or a giant button.
I would like
A giant leaf to sleep
Goomba.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh,
Yeah.
I love Goombas.
Like in Big World of Mario.
Yay. Fantastic.
Goomba.
Yeah.
Goombas.
I'm just going to sing songs
When
from
we
the
were
Super
little,
Mario movie now.
when my brother and I were little,
Yes.
we didn't know the real name for them, and
What'd
my
you call
brother called them swell feetsers.
Well, that's adorable.
Because their little feet, when they walked, would get swole. They looked like they were getting swollen. Swell feetsers.
Swell feet.
That is so much more complicated than just learning Goomba.
If you didn't have any way, you wouldn't have had any way to learn if you didn't have the. Did
He had the book, I'm pretty sure, but like he just still called them swell feetsers.
Swell feetsers.
Swell feet.
Fun names. Fun names for them.
Fun and weird. I love it.
Oh
Swell feetsers.
man.
Oh man.
Any other giant item requests?
Giant items. Just like a giant bird or like.
Oh,
I want to be able
giant
to
cake?
travel. You know.
travel.
Yeah, like you need a bird to bring me. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I went like Lord of the Rings on here.
Oh,
Like I want like
you
the
want to
big-
ride the giant bird?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Ooh, I like this. That'd be fun.
What about a dragon?
Dragon.
Sure, why not?
Make
Although,
a dragon walk.
giant ant and
Pegasus!
Wait, giant ant and regular sized dragon? Or is the dragon giant? Because then if the dragon's giant, it's
I
even
guess it would be a
bigger.
miniature dragon.
What about a
don't
small
know.
winged lizard? Giant
I don't
small
know.
lizard.
A giant. What are those kimono dragons?
Komodo?
Komodo.
I really prefer a kimono
Kimono
dragon.
dragons.
Oh snap, that'd be the cutest
It's
thing
a
ever.
Komodo dragon in a kimono, obviously.
I know. As soon as I can dress,
you writing that down?
once I can dress Drago, I'm totally going to put him in a kimono, and then he could be a kimono dragon.
That's perfect. Yeah, I think you mean kimono drago.
Oh, he's so precious. I love him. He's my new favorite. Kimono dragon.
All right.
Man, it's just not what I said.
He's a precious dude.
Well, we're about out of time.
About out of time, guys. Thanks for sharing your giant.
Awesome.
That was a fun.
That was a fun
last
last question. Good job. Good job, team. Go team.
Good.
Leesh,
Go
do we have
team.
a closing song?
I thought we were just going to wing it, like last time. We
Oh,
just make up
okay.
our own
You
song.
can wing it.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, hey
Do you
guys.
want to drop a beat?
I'm just gonna go with Super Mario.
Thanks for joining us today for Animal Crossing Pocket Pod, our fancy podcast fun times. Today it's brought to you by my favorite podcast recommendations that I'm listening to right now. We have Punch Up the Jam with Demi and
I
Miel,
love that podcast.
Dr. Game Show, and back episodes of Pistol Shrimps Radio, because that's my jam. And I'd like to thank Monkey Cat Studios for producing our podcast and generally being awesome. Thanks, Jack.
If I can do it. Pocket Pod.